All my life, all I've ever wanted to be was a YouTuber. Even when I was born, they found me with a camera at the hospital. Although I do post videos on YouTube and it's turned into my full-time career, everybody knows that you are not a real YouTuber until you get 100,000 subscribers. And guess what, guys? Today I got out of bed and I saw we finally hit 100,000 subscribers! And I couldn't be more thankful to you guys because you guys made this all happen. I mean, if you think about it, 100,000 people, that's a lot of people. That's literally the population of Sunrise, Florida. Technically, all of us could just move over to Sunrise, Florida and just take it over. We are going to fight to the death, and whoever wins at the end is going to be the owner of Sunrise, Florida. All right, I lost a little bit of the point there. So I thought we'd do a little bit something different today and go down memory lane to watch some of the highlight videos of my very, very long YouTube career. Now, I've been doing this YouTube stuff for 10 years, guys. 10 years. You know how long that is? That's probably older than some of you guys, to be quite honest. Yeah, and I know you guys are all happy because honestly, guys, I never even thought I was gonna hit 100,000 subscribers. I thought I was gonna be stuck at 15K for all of my life or something. I mean, this YouTube journey has been a crazy one. I've gone through so many things and you guys have all experienced it with me. It's crazy to think that I started off as a prank channel. When I started off YouTube, I was in college and I was doing prank videos. I know, icky, ew, prank videos, so cringy and stuff. While everybody else was out, you know, doing their stuff, going to get their degree, going to class, you know, college stuff, I was that random person that was just, you know, making a muck out of everything and just being that annoying kid in college. But hey, that annoying kid now, he's got 100,000 subscribers. Anyways, I started off as a prank channel and I did a lot of funny, crazy pranks. But you know what? They were harmless. I thought they were hilarious. Oh, man. Oh, little Andrew was such a little fool. Yup, that was 18-year-old Andrew, you know, just causing chaos in the world. I'm glad to see that, you know, 10 years later, things still really haven't changed. But after my college days, I decided to take YouTube a little more serious and I transitioned into sim racing. And I still do it nowadays. So I went off and did my sim racing stuff until I met a girl. Not just any girl, a special girl in my heart. You guys probably recognize her. Her name is Allie. Yup, this Allie. No, not her. Yes, that girl, Oh, wait, Daniela. Yes, Allie, Daniela. Oh my, this is gonna be so bad. I hope Daniela doesn't watch this. Daniela was a girl that I met through mutual friends and we really hit it off. You know, friendship blossomed to feelings and feelings blossomed to more feelings and more feelings blossomed to the birds and the birds? Anyways, a little certain someone hooked us up together and the rest was history.
Andrew's known ever since him and Daniela's painting date that he's wanted to ask her out to be his girlfriend. But there's a problem. This boy right here has a huge fear of rejection.
Yo, I thought I was just here to be a cameraman. I didn't know we were gonna make a video out of this.
Now, Daniela used to be part of a group. I'm not quite sure if you know who they are. I think their names are like the Ninjas of Spy or something like that. I'm just playing. I know who they are. It was the Spy Ninjas. But yeah, Daniela started off with the Spy Ninjas. I had no idea who they were. And I know there's a lot of comments that ask, Andrew, were you ever in the Spy Ninjas? Andrew, were you ever in the Spy Ninjas? Well, I'm going to break it down to you right now. And no, I was never a part of the Spy Ninjas, guys. I didn't even know who they were until I met Daniela. I know. I kind of shatter a lot of you guys' imagination of me being in the Spy Ninjas. I mean, some of you guys probably thought that I was in some of their videos, which I appreciate. I mean, I'm glad that you guys thought I was a part of the, you know, the dynamic four that were in there. But no, unfortunately, I was never a part of them. But Regina got me and Daniela together, and she helped me overcome my fear to ask Daniela out and basically ask her to be my girlfriend. The rest is history.
You got this, okay?
Okay. Oh, snap, she's here.
She's here?
Yeah, she's here.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh man, look at young Andrew. Just so scared of life.
Yeah, and I felt kind of uncomfy.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry.
You were just like back in the day.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, I really needed help trying to ask Daniela out. This was such a sweet moment, and I'm so glad that I was able to share it with you guys. It's forever gonna be on YouTube, the moment that I asked Daniela to be my girlfriend.
This is so sweet. Thank you. I'd love to be your girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah.
Aw, so sad, so sad. But yeah, that was the start of my relationship with her. After that, I started taking YouTube a lot more serious, and I started doing a lot more content. And we went through a phase where I was doing a lot of Roblox content, and I still do those Roblox content to this day. I mean, I even drove Roblox with the F1 steering wheel, which is still like my most popular video on the channel. It's got over 1 million views. Think about it, that's crazy, guys. 1 million people wanted to see me drive on Roblox with a steering wheel. Oh, oh no! And I do that every once in a while too. If you guys, hit me up on Roblox, a shameless plug, just putting it right there, But after that, guys, I felt like I needed to expand my horizon and get you guys to know me a little bit more rather than just PXCam17 that's always on Roblox. And that's when I started doing more content in IRL. So I started doing more content in IRL, and the first real content I did outside of my room, because I was always like a home dweller, which was us going to Japan. I know, what a crazy thing to do for my very first IRL video on the channel that was after my sim racing stuff, was to go to Japan. And not only go to Japan, but also watch the F1 race in Japan.
So stoked for my first race.
Right now we're gonna walk to our seats, and the track is huge. Like I didn't realize.
Look at little fetus me. So nervous and stuff. I feel like I couldn't really talk in front of the camera.
Once we arrived, we basically had to engulf in this huge line.
I didn't know how to talk in front of the camera. I was super nervous, guys. Just a little word of advice. If you guys are ever doing YouTube, try to break your shell as soon as possible, because you don't want to end up like me. Look at how nervous I looked. I couldn't even talk in front of the camera. We actually had a really, really good time there. Now, after starting to date Daniela and meeting Regina, of course, I had to meet the rest of the gang. And I ended up recording a video with all of them for the very first time on a cruise. Yeah, that video was super crazy, guys. We went to a cruise that left from LA all the way to Mexico, and that was my first time that I was gonna be on camera with all of them. I was super nervous. I mean, I'm here meeting some of the legends. I'm going to be filming with Daniel. I'm gonna be filming with Melvin. I'm gonna be filming with Dane. 3 of the legends, part of the Spy Ninjas. I mean, I already knew who Regina was, so I felt comfortable around her and Daniela. With these 3 other guys, I didn't know what was gonna happen, but luckily things came out really, really well, and we actually had a really great time, and we filmed a lot of fun stuff together, and they were really, really friendly. But unfortunately, that was not a fun cruise. We had a lot of stuff happen. Daniel had his stalker issue that was gonna eventually turn into my stalker issue. Melvin and Dane had a challenge going on the cruise, which we almost got kicked out about. And Danielle and Regina couldn't even get us on the cruise because they forgot our tickets, so we had to sneak on
the secret mission. We were gonna try to sneak on a gigantic cruise boat and hoping that we don't get caught.
Daniela came up with this crazy idea to board on the cruise, and somehow it worked.
Yeah, we're in disguise right now, guys.
Can't believe this worked.
But it wasn't like I had no drama going over there, because I had to deal with a certain doll that was, messing with my life. Cursed doll that was following me everywhere, and it ruined my experience on the cruise. A lot of people told me to throw it off, but it didn't hit me. It also affected Melvin and Dane.
Oh, yo, I swear the door is loose. I haven't seen it move though. Yo, it just moved again. Oh, yo, that's just opened completely. There's someone in there. Oh, okay, come on. Oh, go. Oh. Dude, get out the way, dude. No, deal with that. Hey, Andrew, get dressed. Okay, hey, Andrew, you're a great friend. You're a great guy, and we want to hang out later, but you gotta take the doll. Love you, Andrew. Okay, goodbye, Andrew.
And Regina and Daniel, they were smart. They were like, no, we don't want this in our room. Get that thing away from us.
No, guys, she's not possessed. I swear, she's just a doll that I found. No, guys.
Take her with you.
Okay, guys. Apartment. Yeah.
Take your raggedy doll.
What did he say?
Back to Daniela.
But you guys are used to this paranormal stuff. Maybe you guys can deal with this. How do you get rid of the ghost?
We do not accept the ghost.
It's like that movie Annabelle, where a ghost took over a doll, and I don't believe in this.
Guys, come on, please.
You almost got away with it.
No, I swear.
Yeah, Regina and Daniel, they did not want to deal with that. Oh!
Daniel, don't do.
I forgot that Daniel literally sat on it. Yeah, that doll, it had a really good reason to want to haunt me, because after what Daniel did to it, yeah. But it wasn't all bad. There was a lot of traveling stuff where I was able to actually surprise my girlfriend, and I was able to go to Hawaii and meet her sister for the very first time, Vanessa. That was the first time me and her ever had contact, but we never actually had met. So when it was time to actually meet Daniela's twin sister, well, things didn't really go that well.
Sorry. Here's your. Oh!
Oh no, Andrew. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so eventually I met Daniela's sister, and yeah, things didn't go so well.
Watch out, Luna, watch out!
Oh man, I had some fragile things in there.
And it was true. They were honestly like two different people. Like one of them liked the outdoors, one of them didn't like the outdoors. They were complete opposites. It was honestly very scary. It was like the same people on the outside, but on the inside, they're both completely different.
So, what's it like being a twin?
It's cool.
You know, you two being twins, do you guys like, are you guys attached when you guys are born? Like, together?
What?
Oh, okay, never mind.
I mean, looking back, I shouldn't have been that awkward around her. She was being nice. It was just me that was being awkward. But then afterwards, things turned around and we actually became really good friends. And we still talk to this day, and she helps me out a lot with, you know, relationship issues and stuff. Now, I know, a lot of you guys are asking, Andrew, what about the stalker? Andrew, what about the stalker? Andrew, what about the stalker? Well, guys, luckily, we don't have a stalker issue anymore. Now, there was an era where we had a lot of stalker problems. I mean, it started off with Regina and Daniela.
The stalker found her safe home! They're trying to break in! What do we do?
Then ended up with Melvin and Dane, and then ended up with Daniel, and then he came after me. And I honestly, I don't even know why he came after me. I mean, it was probably because I was associated with the rest of the gang, but there was so many confusion stuff. There was even a point where Regina and Daniela thought that it was me inside the stalker mask.
The heck?
Andrew?
I even got framed one time because Daniel thought that I was the stalker.
Whoa, who the heck? Andrew! Danny, no, it's not what it looks like.
I mean, a lot of people even thought that I was the stalker on some of their channels, but luckily everything was cleared up and they all found out that I wasn't really the stalker. I was just put into really bad situations. But we had some stalker era, and there was even a point where I thought that Daniela was dating the stalker.
Oh, there's someone coming out from over there. You see that? I told you, she was meeting a guy.
I didn't want to believe you, but you're right. She's here for business.
Now this video right here, it was a fun one. I mean, well, now it's a fun one. Looking back, I was scared because I thought that she was legit cheating with me with this freaking hooded figure stalker guy that was tormenting all of our lives. Oh, Andrew, the mullet did not look good on you. I don't know, guys. Do you like my hairstyle now rather than back then? Or does it look the same? You know what? Regina was a trooper for helping me with this because I didn't know she was going to actually believe me in thinking that I had plausible evidence that Daniela was actually cheating on me with potentially the stalker.
You mean Daniela's cheating on you? Come in. What is happening with your guys' relationship? Get your stuff together.
Yeah, luckily it was just all one big misunderstanding, and it was actually worse than what I thought it was. We were actually gonna go ghost hunting, guys. And if you guys know me, I absolutely hate ghost hunting. I mean, we've had to do a couple of ghost hunts in the past. We even went on the Queen Mary. The Queen Mary was like the most haunted place that we've ever been to. But I did a little bit of ghost hunting on Regina and Daniela's channel, and we stayed at a hotel that was in the middle of nowhere, Boulder City. If you guys don't know what Boulder City is, it's literally a population of like 20,000 people that live there. But yeah, we stayed at that hotel, and that was my introduction to ghost hunting and staying at haunted places. Now, there were a few places that I stayed that were haunted. Like I said, we stayed at the Queen Mary, which was absolutely terrifying. I mean, we even heard a knock.
She said that? Oh my gosh.
You do that?
No.
Stop it. There's someone over there.
I don't see anybody, I swear. There's nobody there.
Honestly, hearing that knock was probably the closest thing to a ghost experience that I've ever had. You know, looking back, I still think that somebody just walked past and like knocked on the door or something and then ran away, just, you know, trying to trick us because we were staying in the haunted room B340. I mean, there's a ton of videos that talk about room B340 and how haunted it is. Unfortunately though, other than that, we really didn't have any other ghost experience. We even played the Ouija board, which I do not recommend anybody playing it. Do not touch the Ouija board. It is just no fun. I don't recommend ever touching that stuff. Just do not. It's not a good time.
Walter, little boy, come out now, seek thy vengeance.
Stop!
Seek thy vengeance.
Stop. No, please don't. You're not welcome to do that. Thank you.
Are you okay and happy?
Other than that, I stayed at that haunted park where Daniel completely left me high and dry.
Not good. All right, I'll catch you around in town and wait, Did. What?
And Daniela also told me not to stay there either, but We stayed there and we almost came across a very spooky person there. Now, after all that crazy jazz, we also have to remember the good crazy times, like the moment that the gang started the comeback tour. This happened last year where the gang literally went on tour to 7 different cities all across America, and I was able to go to the very first show here in Las Vegas. The only issue was
I don't have any tickets.
I lost the tickets. I guess I have a very long list of losing tickets because this wasn't the only time this happened. I mean, it happened on the cruise, it happened for the comeback tour, and it also happened for the F1 event. So yeah, in the future, guys, if you give me tickets, it's probably best that you give them to me via email or something because there's a good chance that I'll lose them. I am so proud of all of them for doing this because they put in so many hours into the show. They put so much effort, and it was such a great feeling just seeing all their hard work come together and actually seeing the comeback tour and listening to their songs. And I didn't go just once. Oh no, I had to go see it 2 times because although they were traveling across the country, I thought I'd surprise Daniela by going to their first show and their very last show in Chicago, which was great because I was able to meet a lot of you guys and actually say hello to a lot of you guys in person. And that's one thing I want to talk about too, is meeting you guys in person. I know I have 100,000 subscribers, and you forget that, you know, behind every one of those views and subscribers, there's an actual person behind there because I don't get to see majority of you guys in person. All of my subscribers and all my views, you know, I don't get to see them. But that experience all changed when we had our very first meet and greet at the White Lines Ice Cream Cafe. And that was such a great experience. I was so happy to meet so many of you guys and actually put a face to a viewer, a face to a subscriber.
How's it going? Hey man, how's it going? Thanks for coming out here. Who's your favorite? Regina. Everyone. Huh? Oh, thank you so much.
And it made me so happy taking photos with you guys, you know, talking to you guys in person, hearing how much you guys love the videos. It really touched my heart, and I really appreciated that. So anytime I get to meet any of you guys in person, it's just a lovely experience. If you see me out and about, do not hesitate to ask for a photo or say hello because it makes me so happy that you just recognize me. I will always be free and available to talk to you guys, chit chat, take a photo, because without you guys, then I would not have a YouTube career. Anyways, I know you guys had a couple of questions like, when are you and Daniela gonna get married? Why do you still have a Christmas tree when it's February? And the most important question, why do you still have a Christmas tree when it's February? And again, thank you guys so much because soon I'm gonna get my... I think it's here, guys. There was someone at the door, and I believe I had a good feeling of who it could have been, or what it could have been. And I opened the door. There it was, guys. The package that I have been dreaming for all of my life. I couldn't wait to open the package and finally get rewarded for all the hard work and dedication that I put into the channel. I really appreciate all you guys for everything and enjoying my videos because finally I had it. I received my YouTube play button.